This is a breakdown of the past 12 hours in Gaza. Israel is officially expanding its genocide of Gaza, intensifying the bombings and confirming that they've launched a ground invasion deep into Gaza. Last night, which is being referred to as the bloodiest night since the beginning of the genocide, in the middle of the night, they bombed the telecommunication center, cutting off all cellular, landline, and internet in Gaza, literally cutting them off from the world. And they didn't just switch it off. It's not an on and off button. The physical systems powering their communications and internet, the data centers, the networks, the servers, the cables that connect them to the world, destroyed, bombed. As in, there's no turning it back on or getting it back up anytime soon. Then once they put Gaza in a near total blackout, they began to carpet bomb them harder than they were before. For more than 3 weeks now, Israel has cut their electricity, they cut their water, they cut their food supply, cut any medical aid from entering. They cut them off the grid, cut all communications, then waited for nighttime and strategically chose to intensify airstrikes, while the Palestinians are literally sitting in the dark. They're ramping up airstrikes because now Palestinians can't report or broadcast what Israel is doing. That is terrorism. Israeli occupation forces stated that they are flattening and leveling northern and eastern Gaza to make way for the ground invasion. In the darkness of the night, Palestinians are screaming in the streets because they're being bombed and they can't even see what's right in front of them. They can't see the destruction around them or even see if their family members are dead. Pitch black. And the only light source they have available is the light from the bombings.
Allahu Akbar.
Now, because there's no way for people to communicate with each other, Muslim leaders are crying out for help through the speakers used for the call to prayer when we make adhan. Because there's no phone service, people can't call 911 for the ambulance, or for them it's 101. So now those who are injured and dying from all the bomb attacks, they can't even call the central emergency number for help. So they're just sitting there slowly waiting to die. The injured and the ambulance can't communicate. Even the local radio stations, they're being controlled by Israel right now. They've been intercepted by the Israeli military, who keeps telling Palestinians in northern Gaza to evacuate to the south, while they're continuously bombing the south. So what is Israel targeting? What's their current objective? Well, according to their latest tweets, they'd like to bomb the largest hospital in Gaza, Al-Shifa Hospital, that is currently sheltering thousands of Palestinians. Why do they want to bomb it? Well, according to their tweets, it is the secret headquarters for Palestinian terrorists. This is what is called manufacturing consent, pushing a narrative through propaganda to justify bombing a hospital filled with thousands of Palestinians, convincing the world to give them consent to do it. And of course, in true Israeli military fashion, by providing zero proof of these claims. But the joke's on them, because the world is no longer stupid. Manufacturing consent might have worked in the old days, like during the invasion of Iraq, pre-social media. But now that the world can see exactly what Israel is doing, no one believes you. They are scrambling because they can't control the narrative on social media the way that they can through traditional media. While we still grieve and we pray for the people of Palestine, we ask that Allah protects them and raise the ranks of those who are martyred. But we still continue to fight and speak up for the people in Gaza. From what I see, we're still winning social media. Just looking at metrics alone, something as simple as hashtags. Israeli hashtags like Stand With Israel, Pray For Israel, they've been used millions of times. But if you look at Palestinian hashtags, we have billions, y'all. Billions. So keep pushing, keep talking, keep praying.